Hi everyone, and welcome to item number 8 in the 100 Things Challenge. This is a pocket letter that I've made for Laura, who is Mrs. Stationery and Stuff, and as you can see I have gone with a theme of The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now I know how much she loves the film The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I know how much she likes Jack and Sally, which is why I've chosen this theme for her pocket letter. So if you watched my previous video, you'll have seen the charm that I made to go onto the side. I've shared that one in a little bit more detail. And I've just made some holes in the side with my crocodile just to attach that to, because I've used this beautiful purple glitter washi down the side because it just seemed a bit plain. Now all of the images that you can see I've printed off at home. I found various images online, picked my favourite quotes and things from the film, because I am also quite a lover of this film. So if I bring it a little bit closer, I'll give you a closer look of each of the pockets. Now the back of each pocket I've used, this glitter card from Hobbycraft, which was from their Christmas Whisper range, but I absolutely love this dark grey, and I think it's just backs each of the, because they didn't quite fit the pockets perfectly, it's just kind of tied them all in together and given a really beautiful effect. I do apologise if it's quite glary, but this top pocket here, it says, "I can conquer the whole world with one hand behind my back as long as the other one is holding yours." A really lovely sketch of Jack and Sally, and I've popped in a little spider sequin and a little spider web silver sequin there, or confetti piece, just to decorate that one. And then this middle one is Zero and Jack in the cemetery, and I've just added a tiny little like goldy orange gemstone to Zero's nose, just to give him a little bit of dimension, and I've just added some purple bling along here because the gap was quite big. Then you've got this one, it says, "Just because I cannot see it doesn't mean I can't believe it," which is one of my favourite quotes from the film. And obviously you've got the silhouette of Jack here, and because it was quite plain I've just added some bling to the corners. These bling pieces are from Asda. Then in the middle row I've created a shaker using various purple, black and silver sequins from my stash, and also some purple, black and white microbeads, or silver microbeads, sorry. So that shakes quite well. And then to cover up the score tape, I didn't use my fuse tool on this one because I wasn't very successful last time. I used red line tape to seal that, and just to cover that I used a piece of this glitter card, and then I wrote Laura's name using these Nuvo drops. So this one is called Violet Galaxy. So just freehanded Laura and popped a little couple of dots in the corners. In the picture on the left there's this really lovely sketch that someone's done of Jack and Sally kissing, so I added some little red love hearts. I mean, we are coming up to Halloween. Then in this pocket I didn't feel that this needed very much, but I did pop a little gem on Zero's nose because I quite enjoyed doing that. I've done that on the other two pockets, such as this one. That's all I did on this one because I just felt that this sketch that someone's done is just too good. It didn't need anything from me. So I just popped that on just to give it a little bit of colour. And then this middle pocket at the bottom, because you've got obviously all the pumpkins where Jack's the Pumpkin King, I've just added some pumpkin confetti pieces down the bottom. And then this picture here, you've got all of the characters, and it's got this kind of gold, kind of like Oogie Boogie there. So I've used these like champagne-y gold gems along the top there. And then I've just lost a load of stuff from one of the pockets. Let's tuck that back in. And then I will turn over. So let me just give you one more final look at the whole pocket together with the Jack charm. And then in the back I've kind of stuck with the colour theme, I suppose. So in this top pocket here are two different types of bling. So this is just some multicoloured bling from the pound shop, I think. And these purple flowers are also from the pound shop. Then there's a couple of flowers from the range here, so a purple one and a silver one. And then in this pocket, this was the charm I'd originally made for this pocket letter. This white one off, just not the gem off. Well done, Amy. But I didn't use it anymore. But rather than saving onto it, I thought I could gift this to Laura, and then if she wanted to add it to a pocket letter, she can. And then I've just used a little bit of this paper. This Back to Basics Berry Blush, and this is the paper pad I've used to make various other envelopes and things to go with this pocket letter. And that's what I've just used, a little offcut from that and some little Asda gems just to decorate the top of that bag. Let's see if I can get it back in now. Then in this middle row I've got some acrylic roses, so in the smaller size and the bigger size, which are from the range. I've just cut some pieces off the bigger sheets. And then in this pocket I've made a little sequin mix with various purples and silvers and blacks from my stash, and I've just popped this in one of the little resealable bags, so Laura can use this to make little shakers or dashboards, or just to embellish her projects. I thought I'd share some of my sequins with her. So I'll tuck them back in, sorry. Then in the bottom I've got some of this purple mesh trim. Now I don't even remember where I got this from. I think it might have been the Works, but it's absolutely beautiful. So I've cut it in half and given Laura some of it. In this one here I've got 2 of those little pots that I talked about recently about repackaging, and I've included some little bling pieces in this one, and some of the micro beads that I've used for her shaker I've put in this one, so she can use those in her own shakers and projects. And then in the middle I made a little envelope using some of that berry blush paper, and I had quite a lot of offcuts of this glitter grey card. So what I did with them is I just took all of my punches out and I punched out a ton of different shapes using all of the scraps. So there are some butterflies. Shall I zoom in? Will that be easier? That might be better. So there are butterflies, different sizes of stars. There are some little bows. There's some more little stars. There's some little flowers. There are some tiny little butterflies. There are some big hearts. And then there are some little hearts. So there are the big hearts. There's lots and lots of different shapes. I really, really love the bows. I think they're beautiful. And I really love these tiny, tiny little butterflies. So as I say, I've just literally cut loads and loads of different shapes using all of the offcuts that Laura can use to embellish her projects. Let me just scoop all of that back up, pop it into the envelope, and that just goes in the back in that pocket there. Cool. So I've had a lot of fun making this pocket letter. I absolutely love the Nightmare Before Christmas, and I know that she does too, so I hope that she likes this. And then I have already, as I say, there's another video where I show you this charm in a little bit more detail, and I'm going to also film the rest of the goodies that I've made for her to go with this pocket letter. But as it stands, this was item number 8 in my 100 Things challenge. So thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.